What's up, everyone? Welcome to the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profiles. Today, I want to focus in on one of the top local prospects, by local, obviously Massachusetts, for the upcoming 2012 NHL Entry Draft. Sam Kurker out of St. John's Prep, obviously big Catholic Memorial rival, but got to tip my hat. You got to root for Catholic Conference guy, and he's officially going to be next year. It's a little thing, whether or not he's going to be next year or the year after. But he's going to be a Terrier next year, and let's talk a little bit about his play versus how he'll fit in as a Terrier next year. Had big kid at 6'2" and 200 pounds. Plays the game hard, plays the game right, and can play. With impact the stat sheet and impact with the tenacity department, the physical department, and that's the way it is. They went to the Super 8 semifinals this year. Didn't win the Super 8. That happens, But you look at what he's going to provide. Ranks 41st to the midterm rankings among North American skaters. Definitely, where he very high for a local kid. And look at where he's going to fit in next year on the Terriers. If you're 6'2" and can score, had some very good numbers this year with the Eagles of St. John Prep. I think he's going to fit in great. Played for the junior Bruins product, and played for the U.S. at the Ivan Holenka tournament last year. Did well there. And, like I said, he's going to be a key impact player for the Terriers as of next year. Pocket's going to be expecting big things out of him. And I think handling the pressure is going to be great. You look at that lineup. Him and Gertz are going to be the next year's freshmen. And, Garrett Newton, another Catholic Conference product. The great local connection at BU's there, and I like to see that at all the local schools. And, you got kids from California, British Columbia, and then you got the local kids from right down the street, and that's always a great thing to see. I look for Kurker to have a big impact next year and really be a go-to guy for the Terriers and definitely challenge for the Hockey East all-freshman team for sure. I think he's a lock for that. And, they lost some heavy-duty scoring this year, both mid-season between Coyle and Trevino. And then, Chiasson signed with the Dallas Stars, which was to be expected. Conley graduate and all that. They're going to expect big things out of him as a freshman. I think he's going to be ready to do that. Plays the game hard, like I said. Fits Pocket's system really well. Can really bring it physically. Kind of like Alex Chiasson a little bit. That's who I'm seeing in him. And, pretty good guy to replace. Chiasson's going to be playing his trade down in Texas next year. So having a kid like that at Comm Ave will really help the Terriers. And, like I said, I can't reiterate how excited I am to see the local kids doing well over there. That's, one of the best feelings in the world. Even down at the Frozen Four this year, to see the Chris Kreiders and the Whitneys and guys, local New England guys, local Massachusetts kids playing well. Kevin Hayes having a snipe, Paul Carey playing well. For BC, and like I said, to see the local kids at the big time schools really represent Massachusetts hockey well is one of the best things. You don't want to say live vicariously through them, but you almost do. Someone that grew up in the rinks and ponds of Massachusetts, to see kids from around here playing well is great, and it's one of the best feelings in the world to know that your area is well represented on and off the ice. And kid like Kurker, I hate rooting for a St. John's Prep guy, but gotta give him, gotta tip your hat. Kid's a good hockey player and gonna be doing big things for the Terriers next year. That's all I got in this episode of the Power Play. I'd love to see the Bruins draft him too. Top 3 round pick, absolutely. They need some more local blood on the Bruins. I think before Mike Motto this year, it's been a while since they had a local product on the blue lines. On the team in general, obviously on the blue line too. Kurker, like I said, the forward, honest defenseman. But as I'm tripping on my words, that's all I got. So hopefully the Bruins draft, hopefully it goes high. The higher the better for the young budding superstar out of St. John's Prep. And that's all I got in this episode of the Power Play with CJ Prospect Profile on Sam Kurker, Boston University commit for 2012. Stay tuned for more episodes throughout the playoffs and beyond. Later, guys.